Om Sri Sai Ram. Thanks to Spiritual Discourses channel for this opportunity, and thanks to Swami and my pranams to Swami for giving me this opportunity. Today's Namavali is Om Sri Sai Ashrita Rakshakaya Namaha. The meaning is salutations to Sri Sai, the one who protects those who seek refuge in him. God has this compassion to give refuge, to give protection to those who seek refuge in him and surrender to him. In Treta Yuga, you have seen in Ramayana, Vibhishna took refuge in Sri Rama. Even though he belonged to the enemy camp, he was saved. In Mahabharata, in Dwapara Yuga, Arjuna took refuge in Krishna and surrendered. At the Kurukshetra war, he was so confused to fight his relatives. At that time, Krishna gave him Gita Bodhana and gave him protection and gave him clarity. In the same way, Swami showers his grace on those who take refuge in him. Once, when Swami was in Shimla with his devotees, a couple came with the corpse of their 2-year-old child. A friend of them, unable to bear their grief, suggested the child be taken to Swami, who was there at that place at that time. The friend said, "Place your child's dead body on the lotus feet of Swami and pray for me." Immediately, the parents of the child took the child to Swami and placed him at his feet and cried. They prayed for bringing back their child alive. Swami, out of compassion, threw a loving glance at that child. The child came back to life and cried. The parents were very happy. Jai Sai Ram, Jai Sai Ram, chanting reached the sky. In another incident where Swami compassionately protected a devotee is the story of Karnam Subbamma. When Karnam Subbamma, Swami's foster mother, who till her last served Swami's devotees, was once told by Swami that she has only one more year of life. She was shocked, but still she wanted to serve Swami till her last breath. Her relatives wanted her to stay in her native place as her health was deteriorating. She stayed for some time there, but came back to Puttaparthi as she could not stay away from Swami. Swami had to go once out of Parthi. He promised Subbamma that he will come at her last moment and pour Ganga water in her mouth. After some days, she passed away. Swami was away from Parthi near Tirupati. People were saying Swami didn't keep up his promise. Subbamma passed away without him pouring Ganges water into her mouth. When Swami came, people told she had already passed away. Some ants were crawling on her body. Swami said, "No, she is alive." He went near her and said, "Subbamma, your Swami has come." Subbamma, on hearing Swami's voice, slowly opened her eyes and tears were flowing from her eyes. All were shocked. Swami touched her lips with his fingers. Ganges water flowed from his fingers into her mouth. Before finally closing her eyes, she touched Swami's hands gently. Thus, Swami kept up his promise and arrived at the right moment to give protection to Karnam Subbamma. We can narrate so many instances where Swami gives refuge, gives protection to those who surrender to him. These two examples, these two stories are enough to increase our faith in him and to get that determined thought that Swami will always protect us when we seek refuge. Jai Sai Ram. Devi Bhavani Ma, Jaya Sai Bhavani Ma, Devi Bhavani Ma, Sathya Sai Bhavani Ma, Daya Karo Sai Ma, Kripa Karo Sai Ma, Daya Karo Sai Ma, Mujhe Kripa Karo Sai Ma, Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma, Jaya Devi Bhavani Ma, Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma, जय देवी भवानी मां, जय पति निवासिनी मां, जय साई भवानी मां, जय पति निवासिनी मां, जय साई भवानी मां, देवी भवानी मां, जय साई भवानी मां, दया करो साई मां, मुझे कृपा करो साई मां, जय मां, जय मां, जय देवी भवानी मां, जय पति निवासिनी मां, जय साई भवानी मां, जय पति निवासिनी मां, जय साई भवानी मां, देवी भवानी मां, जय साई भवानी मां।